So here we are doing freeCodeCamp scientific computing with Python beta. Learn regular expressions by building a password generator. All right. So it turns out Python's got regex, so I guess that's pretty cool. Now we're on to step 1. So a Python module is a file containing code designed to, hold on before we get into that. Hey, I changed up I made a new channel for my music. So if you got time, if you could go over there and give me a sub so I can get over to, so I can start making money off it ASAP, that would be great. That being said, 8:30s, what is it? Saturday through Thursdays, I'm going to be over there doing pretty much just making music and stuff. You'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm just going to leave that up there. So anyway, a Python module is a file containing code designed to perform specific tasks. The Python standard library contains many modules that we can perform to use in our code, all right? We can achieve this by using the import statement and following the name of the module, okay? So we'll start this project by importing the string module. The import statement followed by the name of the module, okay? So we'll put import string. I guess that's what they want. I think we should actually go more through this, though. I'm going to put this up here because it should be that way we can, anyway, whatever. I'm going to put that up there so we can come over here and search what this stuff is. So we're going to be using the import module. Let's go look at that. Import module Python. Boom. Where's Geeks for Geeks? Oh, Python docs. Let's do this one. No, let's not do that one. We're going to do this one. No, we're not going to even read up on it. All right, so this might work. Check the code. Looks good, and submit it. We'll learn this by doing. How about that? Get out of this. All right, so here's step 2. We can access the utilities defined inside the imported module through the dot notation, right? The dot notation works by appending a dot followed by the utility name to the module name. For example, here's how to access the ASCII lowercase constant, all right? So we've got, oh, look at that. We've got the example code here. So we'll import string, and then we have string, and then we'll have the string.ascii lowercase, all right? And the output's going to be something like this. Okay. So let's do that. Why don't we? And it's on the, look, it's on the same line as the import. So we'll do it like that. We're going to test it out anyway. So let's say print string. That's not it. That's not it either. String.ascii underscore lowercase. Okay, so it does do that. That's pretty slick. All right, cool. I like this. So we got that. So in this project, we're going to use different constants from the string module. Okay. We'll declare a new variable called letters and assign string.ascii letters to this variable. Okay. So we'll do, we don't have to say constant or anything. We'll just say letters, right? Letters equals string.ascii letters. If you really say that word a bunch, it's actually pretty bad, but whatever. There we go, and submit it. All right, now we're on to step 3. So now we're going to declare two variables named digits and symbols, and assign them string.digits and string.punctuation, respectively. Okay. Declare two variables named this and that. All right. So we'll do that right after letters. We'll do digits, and we'll say equals string dot. All right. Let's take this, copy it, paste it, change digits to symbols. All right. And then we'll say this one is string.digits, and this one's string.punctuation, right? Punctuation. How about that? Let's check the code. Looks good, and submit it. Oh yeah. There we go. But I'm going to edit those out every time because I'm doing this recording style instead of live. So, all right. Here we go. Step 4. These 3 variables constitute the possible characters to choose from when generating the password. Just before them, we're going to add a comment saying define the possible characters for the password. All right. What? A comment. Oh, yeah. We got to be commenting hard in this. So define the possible characters. Whoa, let's make that lowercase because you know they're ruthless. Characters for the password. All right. Check the code. Looks good and submit it. All right. Now we're on to step 5. So now we're going to declare a variable named all characters and assign it the result of concatenating our existing variables. Okay. So let's do all characters equals, and then we'll do letters plus digits plus symbols. All right, symbols. There we go. Let's print it out just to look at it. I don't want to not print it. So let's do print all characters. All right, so yeah, it looks like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. Check the code. Looks good and submit it. All right, now we're on to step 6. So our all characters variable is a string formed by a lowercase, by all lowercase and uppercase letters, all the 10 digits, and several special characters. True, we just saw it. Just before it, we'll add a comment saying combine all characters. Okay. We'll say combine all characters. A little verbose, but whatever. Check the code, looks good, and submit it. So now we're on to step 7. I'm going to have to... I'm editing out the unskippable ads. I got to start practicing putting the arrow somewhere like right here so I can make it smooth. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's just a secret tricks of the trade. Now we're going to print the all characters variable to see what it looks like. All right. So we already did that. So we'll do it again. Print all underscore characters. And look, just looks just like it did when we did it the first time. Looks good, and submit it like that. So now we're on to step 8. So it's a common convention to place import statements at the top of our code. And additionally, in case of multiple import statements, we're going to sort them in alphabetical order to improve readability. So at the top of our code, we're going to import the random module. Okay. So import random module. All right, that's all we got to do. Check the code, looks good, and submit it. So here's step 9. The random module contains a pseudo-random number generator. Okay. Most of its functionalities depend on the random function, which returns a floating point number in the range between 0.0 inclusive and 1.0 exclusive. So it's just like math.random. All right, so we're going to call the random function from the random module and print the result. All right? So print random. That should be it. Nope, not good enough. Call the random function. Print the result. From the random module. What do you want? What do you want? What do these guys want? We're going to say random equals random and then put random in here? No. Or do we just do it like that? Did that work? Check the code? No. Random dot. Come on. How are we supposed to know that? Okay. So what we're doing is random. We're going to get this dot random. Okay. I guess that's what what it is. Random dot random. Oh, we wouldn't have known until we did this, right? And there's a random number thusly. Check the code, looks good, and submit it. All right, now we're on to step 10. All right, so the choice function from the random module takes a sequence and returns a random item of the sequence. We're going to modify our print call to use the choice function and pass all characters as the argument. Modify our print with the choice function. So let's change this to random.choice. How about that? And pass all characters at choice. Oh, I like this. I like this. Oh, I like this a lot. Oh, that's good. That's good right there. It goes all the way through this thing and chooses for us. We don't have to do any extra stuff like we would with the math.random. I like that. Okay, so check the code. Looks good. And submit it. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. All right, so now we're on to step 11. And so every time the code runs, we should see a random character from the all characters string. This is exactly what we want to achieve to create a random password, okay? However, the algorithm on which random relies makes the generated pseudo-random numbers predictable. Okay? Therefore, although the random module is suitable for the most common applications, it cannot be used for cryptographic purposes due to its deterministic nature. Very true, I would imagine. So instead of importing random, we're going to import the secrets module and change the print call to secrets.choice. Oh, secrets. Import. We're going to do that. Secrets. And then we'll do secrets.choice. Secrets.choice. I hope they go more in depth. It was the same number. Oh, whatever. Check the code. Come on now. Instead. Okay. Well, whatever. Secrets. There we go. And drop it and check it and looks good and submit it. All right. Now we're on to step 12. So although the effect might seem equal to random.choice, secrets ensures us the most secure source of randomness that our operating system can provide. Okay, thank you. So now we're going to delete both of the print calls. See ya. Check the code, looks good, and submit it. All right, so now we're on to step 13. So now we're going to declare a generate password function and write all our code except the import lines inside the function body. Pardon me. Declare this. All right, so let's do generate password. Generate underscore password. And let's go to the beginning of this and say def. How about that? And then go to the end and do this and come down here. And we're going to put all of it except the import line. So all this stuff we'll put in there. So let's grab all this. Do a control X. How about that? Bring it down one, pull it back one, drop it off like this. Choose all of these, tab it over one. That should be good, except for there's something wrong here. What's the problem? Error, expected this. Def, generated password. Oh yeah, don't forget the set of parentheses. All right, so that should be good. Let's check the code. Looks good, and submit it. All right, now we're on to step 14. I'm bringing this down. Pardon me. So our generate password function needs a few parameters. Okay. We're going to start by adding a length parameter. Let's do it. So length, that's not how you spell it. That's not even how you get close to spelling it. Length. All right. Check the code. Looks good and submit it. At the bottom of our function, we'll declare a password variable and assign the empty and pardon me. We'll declare an hold on. At the beginning, at the bottom of our function, we'll declare a password variable and assign an empty string to this variable. Okay. So let's do that. Password equals empty string. Okay. There we go. Check the code. Come on. Okay. What did it say? Declare a password variable and assign an empty string to this variable. Tab it over one. Remember, it's what's the word? Indent ruthless, whatever you want to say. Indent, whatever. We indent it. All right, check the code. Looks good, and submit it. All right, so now we're on to step 16. So below our new variable, we're going to add a comment saying generate password. You got it. Below it? Oh, okay. So we'll do no comment thusly. Say generate password thusly, right? Check the code. Looks good, and submit it. All right, now we're on to step 17. So next, we're going to write a for loop with I as the loop variable. We're going to use the range function to iterate up to the value of the length. Inside the loop, we're going to use the addition assignment operator to add a random character from all characters to the current value of password. And then we'll use the choice function from the secrets module for that. All right. So let's do just what it says. We'll do a for loop to start with. For I in range length. All right. We did this a lot in the last one in the certification project. So inside the loop, we're going to use the addition assignment operator to add random character from all characters to the current value of password. Password plus equals all characters. Let's just grab this. We got to get in the habit of grabbing things. All right, there we go. And then use the choice function from the secret module for that. What? 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 Oh, we're doing the little secrets thing. How did we do it? Was it secrets.choice and then put this in there? Okay, so let's put this in there. Secrets.choice, secrets.choice, all characters. Is that it? That is it. And submit it. All right, now we're on to step 18. Pardon me. So a standalone single underscore is used to represent a value we don't care about. Okay. A value we don't care about or that won't be used in our code. Okay. So our iteration variable is not actually used. We're going to modify our I variable to a single underscore. You got it. For underscore in this. Makes sense. That's where they got it. If you've seen a lot of my Code Wars, you know, I was just learning how to do JavaScript on the fly there. And I used this a lot for the thing. And that, I guess people in Python, people that knew Python were using this in their JavaScript. All right. But anyway, there's that. So let's check the code. Looks good. And submit it. All right. So now we're on to step 19. So after the loop, we're going to add a return statement to our function so it returns the password variable. Okay, so after the loop, so bring this back one. So right there, we'll say return, and then we will return a password. Okay, check the code. Looks good, and submit it. All right, now on to step 20. So finally, we're going to declare a variable new password and assign it the result of calling it generate password. We'll pass 8 as the argument to our generate password call. Gotcha. So let's say new password equals new. Whoa. Is that what we're doing with that? Yeah. New password, new underscore password equals. And then we'll say generate underscore password with 8 as that. Let's print it. I mean, I know we're probably going to print it anyway later, but let's print it now. Password, that's not it. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Boom. Check the code. Looks good. And submit it. All right. Now we're on to step 21. So now, okay. Now we're going to print it. could have just done the last one like we literally just did in the last one. Print new underscore password. I swear, these guys, I guarantee you that these guys are 100% like those number guys, like the guys that like live and worship in number cults and stuff like that. I guarantee you this, because there's no reason for this stuff except to make the thing end on 72, right? That's it's got to be that. It has to be that. There has to be a reason that they want it to end on 72. I don't know why. I don't care. 72 minus divided by 3. 24. So that's where we're stopping at. I don't care, but it has to be that. It's just, there's just no reason other than superstition. It's got to be. All right. Check the code. Looks good. And submit it. Now we're on to step 22. So yeah, I was watching like some Twitter video a while ago about some lady. She was doing stand-up, and there was some person in the audience talking about how she was in like a math cult, like a real cult, like a math cult. Like, you know, I mean, that's ridiculous, but come on, guys. Come on, do better. Do better. All right. You're gonna knock all the religions and then get into a math cult. Do better, guys. That being said, step 22. So it seems all fine, but it would be nice to have a way to check that the generated password compiles to specific features, okay? So for example, a minimum number of special characters, digits, or uppercase / lowercase letters, or lowercase, you know. We're going to take care of that very soon. Let's read that again because I had my mind on math cults. So, okay. It seems all fine, but it would be nice to have a way to check that the generated password compiles to specific features. Compiles to specific, I don't know what that means. All right, for example, a minimum number of special characters, digits, or upper or lowercase letters. Okay. And we're going to take care of that very soon. And for now, we're going to comment out the last 2 lines of code. Okay. Comment them out. There we go. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Check the code. Looks good. And submit it. All right, now on to step 23. So next, we are going to give our function more parameters that will act as constraints for the generated password, right? We're going to modify our function declaration by adding nums special chars, uppercase and lowercase, in this order after the existent length parameter. Okay, so we're going to add these parameters. All right. So let's do nums space special underscore chars, comma, uppercase, comma, lowercase. And that should be it. Let's check the code. Looks good. And submit it. All right, this is take 2. So now we're on to step 24. So now we're going to put our password variable declaration and the following for loop inside a while loop. We're going to use true as the condition for the new loop. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop this down 1, come up here and say while true, colon, then we'll get all these, tab them over 1 thusly. All right, let's check the code. Looks good, and submit it. All right, well, there we go. That's the end of that. So yeah, that's it for the first part of this. We're going to go on to step. Maybe it's because of 3s. I've been noticing after doing this that these usually are in multiples of 3. I don't know, honestly. I don't know what their superstition is. I want to figure it out, but it is what it is. Anyway, so that's it. We're gonna do step 25 in the next part through whatever number, 24 plus 25, so I guess 49. And so there's that. And don't forget to check this out if you can. Give me a follow over there so man can make a little bit of money. I don't want to ask you guys for money. That's why I want to make another channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking. In fact, I'm not asking anybody for money. That's not happening. That being said, if you could go over here and follow me here, I have no problem begging for subscriptions. All right, guys. So there's that, and we'll see you next time.